Good morning, people. Welcome back. And I've just dropped off the lad, and I feel like I might go around the local charity shops. As it's Thursday, I'm thinking they might be starting to stock up for the weekend on new stock. So hopefully we can find some goodies to resell on eBay. But also, I've got some sales to do, but that'll be later on when I get back home. One of the sales is very good, and I've already sold it once already. So, yeah, if you are new to this channel, subscribe, like it, and let's get into that first charity shop and see what there is. Let's go in the first shop, Bernardo's. We all know this is not very good. I'll be literally 2 seconds. Oh, you're taking the mick. You're taking the mick, aren't you? I'm a Liverpool fan. Oh, don't you know? We played each other yesterday and they scored in the last second.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Can I burn it? Pretty cool. But there's that NASA Space Kennedy Center. Ooh. So that's from America. I was there. $2.50. That Kennedy Space Center t-shirt worth about £3 or £4. No sales. So nothing in there as well, due to one of my subscribers being in there. I forgot your name, mate. I know you're from Warsaw. He's come all the way down from Warsaw to go in my territory. How dare you? I'm only joking. Nice to meet you, mate. Hope you find some good stuff. He did find an Arnie like top, so I probably wouldn't have seen that. I think it was a woman's, to be fair. But yeah, nothing in there due to him. But it's nice seeing the subscribers from different areas not exactly coming to my territory, but he said that Warsaw's absolutely terrible. So if you are thinking about going to Warsaw, don't. This is where I got that Hoover, which I just sold yesterday. Old St Andrews Clubhouse whiskey. It's missing the top. Now £1. Check these prices out. They're only fetching around about 14 quid with the lid, so not really any point. Oh, that's heavy. Fake. Yeah. Silver Rosa 1998. So I've just done some research on these two figures, and they are by somebody not called Rosa but called Rosa. You're looking anything between 35 to 40, 50 quid. So I'm going to buy these. Oh, look at what we got here. This is an England reversible from 2003. Extra large, 10 quid. It's definitely worth it. Yeah. So we have two different colours underneath. Really nice. 10 quid. Probably get about 30 quid for that. I'm going to buy that just because it is so cool. And then behind it is a Tottenham top, which is really nice as well, but tricky. It's not worth it with that on. What we got here? £4.50 for a hammered and toe. It is a wool blend. Lovely little sleeveless cardigan. So get about 20 to 25 quid for that. And there we go again. Another one. Get that one as well. Somebody's been offloading their good stuff today, and this is another good one. Callaway, please be cheap. £4.50, quarter zip. That's quite small, to be fair. To me, that doesn't look like a large. But it's got merino wool in. I've got to get it. Look what we've got here. That's a vintage Lego box. If it's got vintage Lego in it, this could be worth a lot of money. It is 15 quid, but if this is full, we want a winner here. Lego Creator, bit of Technics, Lego I mean, these bits here could be worth a little bit. I've got to get it. Let's have a look at the Lego Creates thing. So we've got a Mini Cooper, 2 Mini Coopers. I've got like a little house. We've got the train. I've got another one. This could be all in here, or it could not be. But for 15 quid, it's worth it because I could sell this box probably for a tenner because it's a collector's item. Oh my god, I can't believe I've spent 54 quid in that one charity shop. It was just some things in there. So there was too many things in there not to have. The England reversible shirt, I might be able to sell that to one of my football lot because it's an extra large, it's reversible, and you're looking around about 30 quid. I thought it might be actually get a bit more than that, but we're looking around at 30 quid. The sculptures, easily 30 quid each, maybe 50. Don't know, depending on the condition. They look pretty good condition, actually. There's no chips or anything. 2 cardigans, which are made out of wool. You're looking around 20 to 25 quid each. And then the Lego box, we don't know. We're going to go to this shop here because it's a £2 shop. Everything that doesn't sell in Seven Hospice in all the other shops comes here. Everything is 2 quid.
John.
Oh, man.
Johnology.
Hey?
Johnology.
Oh, hello.
Saying?
You don't usually dress like that.
I'm working around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing? Seen that yesterday. I thought.
Oh, mate.
What are you reckon?
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Oh, you know about the cars and that? They went too much.
What cars? Oh, what you was bidding
Yeah,
on?
they went for about 45 quid.
No way.
Yeah, there was vintage turtle stickers in there. There was WWF, Hulk Hogan ones, and I was like, Batman Pogs and all that stuff. But yeah, because you have to pay stuff on top of that, don't you, and all that. But yeah. C&A 45 polyester. That's not too bad, to be fair. For 2 quid, probably get about 25 quid for that. That North Face, 2 quid for a North Face. But it's a bit knackered. Kenneth Cole. Kenneth Cole is a good make. You can't complain about that for 2 quid, can you? Taylor and Wright, pretty much standard. But it's got wool in it. It's a wool blend, so 2 quid, you're not going to complain. Oh, this is a nice one. Scopes, maybe not. But it's 45. Again, I mean, might hang around, but you're not going to mow for 2 quid. Look what I've just picked up that shop. 2 quid for a Monopoly Man United, which is probably about 12 quid for the Lego set. It's an airport vintage one, it looks like, as well. £2 for that. They don't usually get this stuff, but people still come in with donations. And I said, "You selling that?" Oh, yeah. He says, "Yeah." How much? 2 quid. All right, I'll have that. So not much more in these charity shops around here, due to, you know who you are. I mentioned you before. He's around here and he's picked up some more stuff, but he didn't pick up that Lego, did he? We got one more charity shop, which is just out of this area, which is where I picked up that vintage Cindy, the stereo recently. So yeah, gonna go there and then head back home. On to the last 2 charity shops. This is where obviously Team Pound is, the dog place, and the one where I've had some absolute bangers already from this year. Can it be 3rd time in a row I get something really good from here? Well, look what I just came across. A 2-piece motorbike leather set from BKS. I don't know how big it is. It's in the men's section, so medium, large, in really good condition. Look at the screen now. Look how much this one goes for, and that's a sold. They want 25 quid for it, and it comes with the inner lay as well. So I'm definitely gonna buy that. I am back home, and wow, I don't know what's happening with charity shops. I have been one of, I don't criticize charity shops. I just feel sometimes they can overprice things, especially some, yeah. And I'm not saying every charity shop is bad, but the area around my local part, the one that's not very good, well, it has some really good stuff, and then it doesn't. So I go on the outskirts of my local town, and that's where I'll pick up most of my stuff. It's just been crazy. I've actually picked up a mixture of stuff today. Some Lego. I love Lego. It's just so easy to sell, and I don't know how much I can make off it. I've checked some prices out of 2 things, but I haven't checked out on the rest of it. So where shall we start? Look at all this money. Literally, look at it. There is a lot of money here, especially this. This is in my shop. I did say to you, can they do it the 3rd time in a row? And they have. First time I picked up the Cindy vintage, show house, whatever it is, or TV show, brand new, worth around 100 quid. Then I picked up the stereo, which is all there. Anything from 150 to 300. Obviously, it's not working properly. I'm not fixing it, by the way, if anybody's asking, because I can't be bothered. And also, I don't want to wreck it, and I haven't got the tools for it. But I've got it on for about $220. If somebody wants to offer me 180 for it now, right, obviously ship it to them, and you'll be able to sell that for 300 quid. So you've got to make yourself 100 quid profit. But forget about that, because these are just worth as much. I checked them out. I always check out motorbike levers, and I felt them, and I was like, these are really nice quality. I've never heard of this make before. Yes, there's a bit of scribble on there, but that's probably his name or something. The size of these are 34 waist, so these are perfectly fine. I don't know if I'm going to split them up or sell them as a whole one. If somebody wants to split them up or buy just the bottoms, then obviously they can message me. I'll put that in the description. But they are BKS motorbike levers, which are in absolutely mint condition. The top as well is in very good condition. So the manager told me that somebody came in and donated this because it doesn't fit them anymore. It had it custom made for them. So maybe that's why they're worth a lot of money. Maybe every one of these motorbike levers made by this company are custom made. I tried it on and I couldn't even put it on. I literally can't put it on. So I'm a 42-inch chest, 44, 42, something like that. Yeah. So you're probably looking at a medium, maybe a small. If it's a small, I'm not too bothered because a woman can have it as well. So, yeah, it's unisex, nothing wrong with it. Absolutely mint condition. And also it comes with the inner lining. Some of the prices of these have gone crazy money. I'm going to get over 150 quid anyway. But this one, exactly the same as this one in large, has sold for about 235 quid or something like that. It's on the screen now just to prove all the haters that it is worth that much. Exactly the same. I paid 25 quid for that. This is from the Team Poundy. There was nothing much in there, but it's a William Hunt wool jumper. Nothing special. Probably get about 15 quid, maybe 20. Now on to the first pickups of the day. And you know what? I am so tempted to keep this. I was researching this and it was going for around 30 quid. And I didn't know if it was real or not because the badge is a weird badge. You got one that goes that way and then you got one that goes that way. And I was thinking, why is it like that? Because it is reversible. It's the reversible England shirt from 2003. I did pay 10 quid, but it is extra large. It is absolutely beautiful. There's the other side. The other side's very similar, but it's got like lighter blue stripes, a bit thicker going across. Really, really nice. It's in really good condition as well. I can't see any faults really with it. There might be one or two, maybe. I don't know. Don't think there is. It is vintage. You know what I mean? It's 22 years old. 22 years old, yeah. So absolutely beautiful. Also from the same shop, I picked up this Callaway, one of the best golf makes ever. Quarter zip, lovely. So it is merino wool, well, 50%. So the name will sell it anyway. Got a bit of wool in it. It is a large, but it is a very small large. I'm just wondering if it's a women's. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about women's. Obviously, I am a large, so I'll put it on, see what it's like. You never know. It might be just shrunk in the wash, but it's got to be 20, 25 quid all day long. £4.50 on that one. And then 2 Hammond & Co. large wool cardigan, well, sleeveless cardigans. You're looking around about 25 quid, 20 to 25 quid each. They are very nice. I do like the mustard colour better than that one, but I paid £4.50 for both of these. But the next items, I've got to talk about these beautiful figures. I mean, look at that. Bow, bow, chicka, wow. Bow, bow. Ah, yeah. Cheeky. Absolutely beautiful. They are made by something. So I picked them up and I was like, yes, there's a good weight to them. They're not bronze. If there's bronze, the way to tell, if you want to know a bronze from this is plaster, is the coldness. So literally what you have to do is you put your hand on it. It will be cold. This is cold, but I mean, it's freezing cold. I paid 8 quid for both of these. Nipple. And yeah, they're going for around about 35 to 50 quid. I might sell them together. I might not. I don't know, because they are sort of the same person. Don't know. Probably sell them singly, because I think one of these has sold for 50 quid and the other one sold for 35 quid. Paid 8 quid each. They are really nice. I think they're called, the person who made them is, there we go, Crossgo. So all you people want to search out prices, if you don't believe me, Carosa, Crosa. Yeah. And then just lying on the floor was this, and I was thinking, well, that's vintage, isn't it? That looks a bit old, just because you can tell by the way the bricks are made and stuff like that. I was thinking, ooh, well, that box is going to be worth a bit anyway. This set, if this set is in here, you're looking at 40 quid. 35, 40 quid. But when I opened it up, it was just full of other stuff. So it might not have that stuff in, but I will sell that box separately, because a collector of Lego might have this set, but without the box. So a collector of Lego will be wanting it. Right. I haven't checked out any of these prices, but I'm thinking just lowballing it for 10 quid each. So if these are all in here, this is how much I should get. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I think that's the same one. So I'll leave that one. And yeah, I think that's 70 quid plus this one. So you're looking, what, 110 quid from 15 quid? And that's lowballing. I know the price of that one. That might not be in there, but that, the train one, is definitely in there. Anyway, we went into Wellington. That's the local area near me. And this is a hit and miss place. Sometimes I find some really good stuff. Sometimes I find some really bad stuff. And it was quite bad because there was another reseller there and he was going around the shops anyway. So he probably took anything that was half decent, but he is a clothing reseller. So yeah, I don't really buy clothing. Saying that, I have bought more clothing than I've ever done before in my whole life today. So yeah. But I went in the £2 shop first and all this was £2 each. You know me, I've been buying blazers like crazy this year, only because I know they do sell well, right? If they are a wool blend of any sort or even higher, better, than wool, because lamb's wool or whatever, you're going to make some money. And this one, first one, is from C&A. So it's vintage, proper vintage. And it is a wool blend. So 50-50 basically on that. you're going to be looking around about probably about 30, 25, 30, maybe more. I couldn't leave this because it was only £2, like I said, and it's just a nice coat. It's that time of season. I have had a Kenneth Cole thing before. I can't remember where I've had Kenneth Cole. I think I might have had some aftershave, Kenneth Cole aftershave. And it is a good make, right? But I also wanted to see what it was made out of, because if it was rubbish stuff, then I wouldn't have bothered. But I did check, and I'm sure it's got some wool in it. So 22% wool, not the the best quality. It does feel nice though. But are you going to leave a trench coat like that, Kenneth Cole, which is a well-known designer make, well, what I thought it was, for £2? Nah, you're not. I mean, even if I flip that on Vintage for a tenner, it might only be worth a tenner. I don't know. But for £2, you're not going to leave that, are you? And it's in really nice condition. Next one is another ugly. I do feel like they're ugly, but people dress up in these costumes, fancy dress, film companies, TV companies, where they need a certain decade of clothing. And this one is also a wool blend, I think. I don't think I got one which is pure wool. This is 45% as well. So wool blend. I've heard of this make before. I've had a few scopes. I wouldn't say it's the best of makes, but I have sold scopes before, suits and that. You get around about £30 for a suit. So maybe £20 for that because it's a wool blend. I don't know. And it's vintage. And then finally, I picked up this one. I think this was the nicest one. I think this is the one I picked up first. Just because of the inside looked really nice. Taylor and Wright, very well known suit company. I have sold plenty of Taylor Wright back in the day. And again, it's a wool blend. And that one is quite modern. So this one will probably sell quite quickly. I've sold loads of Taylor and Wright, probably looking at around £25 again. But these was also in that shop, and they don't sell stuff like this, but they do get donations. And I know the girl who works in there. I've known her for years. And I was like, what's that box over there? And he says, oh, we do get donations, but we don't really tend to accept too much, only like little bits and bobs. And I saw these two. Well, I saw this first, and I went, all right, then I'll have that for £2. I know if it's complete, you're probably going to be looking around about 10 to 15 quid. Different ones are worth more than others. It's not in the best condition, but if it's not all there, I will do an online burning of this, because obviously it's a dodgy, rubbishy club. So I might just burn that on one of my videos. If it's not complete, I'm burning it because it's worthless. But also I saw this and I was like, cha-ching, give me the money. And I was like, vintage Lego. Well, I think it's from the 2000s or early 2000s. Airport. So you get that, and then the little tower thing. You're looking around about 35 to 45 quid on that. Obviously, if it's all complete. I have got the box as well, so that does help. But yeah, £2 for that. I don't know how much I've spent. Quite a lot, because I spent like 50 something quid in one shop. And I spent 25 quid on them motorbike levers. But it all doesn't make any difference, because one thing I sold last night has paid for virtually everything I bought today. And guess what I've sold? I have sold it again. The Universal Works cardigan for more than I did last time. I think I sold it for like 65 quid last time. I've just sold it for 74.99. And yeah, it made my day. Watching Liverpool struggle against Everton, the jammy gits, cheating. It shouldn't have been a goal because they pushed the defender. But you know what? Fair play to them. They did play quite well. But this made my day anyway, because I sold this while I was watching the football for 74.99. Plus, I sold this Joe Brown's like flower leaf autumn effect shirt for, I don't know, I think it was about 16 quid, I think. So that little bit there has paid for all my stuff, what I spent today. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. Like it, subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another video. Goodbye.